Up next, the Lakers taking on the Clippers. For the Lakers, they're hungry to start the season off right. Opening night wins are extra sweet. Clippers, Lakers. It's next, right after this.
I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks for joining us as we start the new season. Alongside Grant Hill, Steve Smith, and our reporter Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson. We're pleased to be joined by one of the greatest players to ever take the WNBA hardwood, Candace Parker.
Thanks, BA. I'm really looking forward to this. This is going to be a lot of fun.
And here's a look at what's coming up for the Los Angeles Clippers. On Monday, they'll be taking on Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Wednesday, it'll be the Sacramento Kings coming to town. So let's take a look at the Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. The big three for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Malik Monk is out there with Dwight Howard. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard at the 2 and the 3. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Jackson in at the point guard position. Well, you look at all the accomplishments of Kawhi Leonard, the Finals MVPs, the multiple titles. Candace, what do you feel he has left to prove?
Kawhi is a guy that is not flashy, is going to go out there and continue to lead. And, I think just more championships. That's what any star player wants to do. And to say you've done it with 3 different organizations, there's not a lot of players that can say that. The playmaking improving with time. Davis has an improved sense of when his guys are open.
Leonard on the wing. Over James. Shot by Leonard, no good.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And Westbrook slams it home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Leonard attacking. And the dunk by Leonard.
Well, Kawhi drives with real urgency. It puts the defense off balance.
Pass to James. Westbrook with it. Back to James. And here's Westbrook. Goes up on the baseline. It's rebounded by Zubac. Now here's George. Now Zubac. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
Possession, Los Angeles.
The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Pass to James. Puts it up from 17. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in.
So comfortable from this range. LBJ sticking that mid-range jumper.
Leonard against James. James with the rebound.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Now here's Monk. Pass to James. Westbrook with it. And there's the lob. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers ball. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. Russell Westbrook on top.
It was a virtuoso performance. They ran the offense through him time and time again.
The Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the floor. Well, Candace, you've won WNBA titles, college titles, gold medals. I could go on and on. Is there a championship that you cherish the most?
The WNBA championship for me is the best of the best. I think that was the championship that took the longest to get, and that was the hardest. I think because of that, I appreciate it that much more.
Here's James. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. From 9 feet out, Leonard pulls down the board. The Clippers trail. Here's George. To the right side. Lots of room. And no good. Now the Lakers take it the other way. Outside Davis. James finds Howard. Outside for Davis. Shot clock at 5. Here's Westbrook. And finished off by Westbrook.
An explosive talent. When Westbrook gets room to take flight, he goes for it.
Pass to Zubac. Back to Jackson. Leonard outside. Howard grabs the miss.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Westbrook, the pass to Howard. Back to Westbrook. Oh, he got it with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. The Clippers have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. It's George on the drive. George draws the double. Pass to Zubac. Ooh, Howard with a block. And he recovers it. Zubac against Westbrook. Now here's Howard. Tightly guarded. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Leonard outside. And a nice finish on the layup.
What power from Kawhi in the paint, pushing his way past the defense.
And a lot of great basketball talent in the pipeline, both for the NBA and the WNBA. So, Candace, what players in the women's game do you see coming in and having a huge impact?
Well, you got to start first with the impact that Breanna Stewart has had in the WNBA. You're going to see more of those forward, versatile players that are coming in. You're going to see more of the big guards, those guards that have the skills. And you're seeing that in the NBA. It's becoming positionless. And when everybody's able to do everything, it makes for an exciting game for the fans.
Yeah, no doubt. And the Lakers with possession here. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. From the wing, here's Howard. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Shot by Leonard, no good. The Lakers in the lead. Westbrook, the pass to Monk. Now James. Got it. 2 for 5 now.
With how easily he moves around the court. Sometimes you forget LeBron is 250 pounds, a load inside.
Now here's Zubac. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's George. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And the Lakers making a change here. Bazemore's checked in.
At the line for LA, at the charity stripe, Paul George. At the line for 1.
What's up?
That's good from George.
The rare guy who can do everything at both ends. Paul George gives you a chance to win every night.
Westbrook against Bledsoe. And it's Howard finishing it off.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Now the Lakers moving it up. It's hauled in by the Clippers. George, right side. Knocked loose. Stolen by Davis. Westbrook finds James. Bledsoe against Westbrook. Pass to Howard. Now here's Westbrook. Not a lot of room. And that's his 4th bucket of the game in 7 attempts. And you look at athletes getting involved and making their voices heard on justice and equality, Candace. The WNBA has been on the front lines. Can you speak to that?
Yes, the WNBA has been on the front lines and, just proud to represent this league, a league that stands for equality. We are a league of all women, 80% African American, just down the line. So we like to pride ourselves on being the voice for the voiceless.
Never afraid to speak up. It's always been the case in the WNBA. And for the Clippers, they're shooting just 38% so far in this one. George drives in, and the jam by George.
And with those long strides, it takes Paul George no time to get to the rim.
Westbrook, the pass to James. Here's Howard, and it's blocked by Ibaka. Bledsoe against Westbrook. Pass to Ibaka. Leonard outside. Shot clock at 6. It's George on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. George has got 11 points.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Here's James. And slam dunk by James.
Just another poster from King James himself.
The Clippers have got 7 of 15 to find the net. Timeout called. The Clippers.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Clippers making a switch here. Kennard's checked in. And the Lakers will go for a different look here. Jordan's checked in for Howard. Anthony comes in for Anthony Davis. Ariza's checked in for James. And Nunn is subbed in for Westbrook. Now here's Bledsoe. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Well, Candace, as you look around the NBA, the art of the flop has crescendoed, let's just say. And the NBA wants to address this. How do you think they'll take these steps to try to eliminate at least part of that part of the game?
I think it's just about, regular movement, basketball plays. As a defender, it's hard enough to guard guys like Trae Young and guys like James Harden and Kevin Durant. But then when you add into the extra things that they're able to do to make the defender wrong. So I think as long as it's a basketball play, but just like we've seen the kick, how that has changed the way that we protect shooters and how many offensive fouls are called. So I think at some point, the players are going to adjust to the new rules.
Good points.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
The 11-footer. Here's Ibaka. Count it.
Excellent timing on the offensive glass, and Ibaka takes advantage of the second chance opportunity.
Bledsoe against Nunn. And he converts the layup. And the Lakers lead by 10.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
And that one drops for him.
This is the kind of physical play we saw from Ibaka early in his career. We're seeing it again now.
Here's Ariza. He's covered by Bledsoe. Anthony misses. And for the Clippers, they're shooting 45% from the field in this first. George. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Rondo, he's checked in for Bazemore.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Clippers. At the charity stripe, Paul George. One shot.
That's good from George. The Lakers in the lead. To the paint. Here's Anthony. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
If you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Lakers, Carmelo Anthony. 2 shots.
Knocks down the first one. And Anthony drops them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
George with it. 14 points for him. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Lakers shooting at around 59%. Their offense is clicking right now. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Rondo. 6 to shoot. Pass to Anthony. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
Great defense by Serge, a tremendous athlete, blessed with insane length and leaping ability.
And we just got a second look there at an exceptional mobile one block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
For your Clippers, Terrence Mann.
He got it up. He can't hit that time. Russell Westbrook. He's been the guy making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Moving the rock and looking for a shot. It's clear he's in a good rhythm. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Lakers.
They've gotten a lot of high-quality shots in the paint early on. That was clearly part of their game plan coming in.
Something else that stood out tonight is their efficient scoring on the low block.
Here's Ibaka. We've got Nicholas Batum. Luke Kennard out there with Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Serge Ibaka, and it's Mann in at the 3 slot. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. Here's Mann. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Well, the Lakers shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Well, Candace, the Milwaukee Bucks winning the 2021 title. It just goes to show you that small market teams, big market teams, every fan base should know their team has a chance to win if they're run properly. And we saw that with the Bucks last season.
Well, we're seeing the support from the entire city, the entire state, and how great it is to see a team like that has had a superstar that decided to stay with the Bucks, that re-signed when many probably would have left. How important it is for that city. And so I think that, a lot of teams are going to take this blueprint and try to recreate it.
And so he makes both from the line. The Clippers trail. Kennard outside. Bledsoe outside. Pass to Ibaka. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mann. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now. Anthony with it. And it's Bledsoe picking him up. Stolen by Bledsoe. In transition, here come the Clippers. Good on the shot. Bledsoe's got his first 2 points of the night.
And that's all the result of some good defensive awareness.
It'll go on Eric Bledsoe. That's his first foul. Jackson, he's checked in for Bledsoe.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your Clippers, Reggie Jackson.
Here's Anthony. Over to the wing. Back to Nunn. Here's Jordan. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Well, Candace, your versatility as a player is just tremendous. Let's talk about the parts of the game that took a little work, though. I know there were parts of your game that came easy to you, but what about those aspects of your game that you had to really focus on and work on and improve as you became a professional?
Believe it or not, defense. That has been just in terms of just staying steps ahead. I think defense takes a lot of IQ. It takes a lot of, being ahead of the play before it happens, being in the right position. So I think defensively is something that players underestimate the value of.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ibaka. Monk, he's checked in for the Lakers. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Anthony, the pass to Jordan. Clock at 6. Rondo with it. Zubac's there. Pass to Rondo. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
All right, BA, Russell Westbrook last season said titles won't define him. He said, quote, "I grew up in the streets. I'm a champion. I don't have to be an NBA champion. My legacy isn't based on what I do on this court. It's what I do off the floor. How many people I'm able to impact and inspire."
Oh, different perspective, Allie. Good stuff. They get it again. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Ivica Zubac. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops from Zubac. Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Out left to the wing. Another shot. Ooh, tough possession there. They stayed with it, just couldn't make the shot. Candace, I know you're a fan of the tall guard and how they play. Who are some of your favorite current and all-time big guards?
I think I always tease in this era. I think KG would have been rebounding and bring the ball up more. I think he was made and built for this era, so I'm going to include him in the tall guards category. But, honestly, I think you look at guys like Kevin Durant. I know he's listed as a small forward, but anybody that rebounds the ball brings it up. Look at Giannis and how he continues to facilitate and make others better. So I think it's going to be a change of what the definition of guard is.
Here's Jackson. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago, off with the layup. And it's the Lakers on the break. Outside, Rondo. Tries the 9-footer. Doesn't go that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. Pass to Kennard. Here's Mann. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Possession, Los Angeles.
Leonard's checked in for the Clippers. Davis, he's checked in for the Lakers. James comes in for Ariza. The Lakers have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. James finds Monk. Davis with it. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Davis has gotten his first basket of the night.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Zubac passes to Leonard. Here's Mann. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Counted. Good.
With supreme confidence in his jumper, the Claw has become an elite scorer.
James outside. Throws it up high. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Howard's checked in for the Lakers. Russell Westbrook comes in for Rondo. Davis misses. The Clippers shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Leonard passes to Jackson. And he drives in. And the dunk by Jackson.
And this is why you run the offense through Kawhi, the elite decision making.
The Lakers have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. James outside. That one falls. James has got 10.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Leonard. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Looks like he's getting warmed up. Much better efficiency here in the second quarter.
On the wing, Davis. Elbow shot on the way. Here's Westbrook. It's going to be on LeBron James. That's his first foul of the game.
I don't think I need to tell anybody. Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
And the Clippers making a change here. George is checked in. And the Lakers also making a switch. Bazemore's checked in for Monk. Jackson outside. The Lakers with a rebound.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
And it only promises to get better coming into this season. These 2 squads are very evenly matched, and each game between them should be a blast to watch.
The Lakers have gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Savvy ball movement by Anthony Davis, making good use of his floor vision.
And the Clippers call time here.
Fans, the loudest section get free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Clippers. Here. Who's coming onto the court? Come on, get loud for your Clippers Spirit.
Now here's George. He's guarded closely. There's Jackson with the three. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. Jackson's got 7 now in this quarter. The Lakers have gotten half their shots to fall in the second. 8 for 16. Back to James. Pass to Howard. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Howard's got 10 points.
Throughout the evening, he's gotten to his spots, and the defense has not adjusted.
Here's George. They double-team George. Out to Leonard. Now Jackson. 5 to shoot. And he lobs it up, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
And if you're the defender, you have to respect the ability of Jackson to finish. That opens things up for the assist.
Pass to Bazemore. And George with some nice D.
There is the value of great rim protection without fouling, forcing the miss.
Pass to Leonard. James with the block.
And when you think of the most critical block shots in NBA history, LeBron has a couple of them. Most notably, that chase down block of Iguodala in Game 7.
Here's Leonard. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled. Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And so here are the Clippers, following the score by the Lakers. And Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. And the Clippers have possession. It's a 14-point game. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the wing. And it's blocked by Davis. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So for the Clippers, Ibaka, he's checked in for Zubac. And Batum is subbed in for Jackson. The Lakers shooting 53% here in the second quarter. James passes to Davis. Back to James. And slam dunk by James.
Rising up with force. Once LeBron takes flight, just get out of his way.
Leonard against Davis. Puts it up from 12. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Ooh, solid D from Leonard. Well, Candace, thanks so much for joining us and sharing your insights into the game.
Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure.
Hey, anytime Candace stops by, we know we're going to hear something interesting.
I agree, B.A. She's got a great perspective of the game. I mean, she sees it from the view of a player, a coach, and a fan.
Now, here is James. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. And the three-pointer goes. Bazemore's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Ibaka. Here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
And it's Howard finishing it off.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Now here's Bledsoe. Defense is right there.
Los Angeles foul. Kent Bazemore. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Clippers, Eric Bledsoe, free throw. At the line for two.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Kennard, he's checked in for Leonard. Anthony's checked in for the Lakers. Nunn comes in for LeBron. Good on the second one.
And they seem to have taken a more heads-on approach this quarter, and it's getting them to the free throw line.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Westbrook. Good, and that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Davis against George. Pass to Batum. Oh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks. I'm here with Frank Vogel, and Coach, the offense seemed to get on track in the second quarter. What changed for you?
We just settled down offensively. It seemed like we had some nerves early on in the game. We were attacking the paint, trying to play extra pass basketball, but we were a little hesitant. I thought we just settled down in this quarter.
Hopefully more aggressive in the second half. Thanks.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
LeBron James had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points, 2 assists, and 1 steal. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to 12.
Jack, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
First of all, where's the intensity on D? You think when a team is punking you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. Nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
What makes him an exciting player is the ultra-aggressive mindset that we saw over and over in the first half.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Second half underway. Here's who Frank Vogel's got on the floor. The big 3 for this team all out there. Westbrook the point, LeBron and AD sliding in at the forward spots. Dwight Howard out there with Malik Monk, Leonard. And count that, 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line. As a Rookie of the Year award winner yourself, Grant, what do you see as the biggest challenge facing today's rookies?
I honestly think with all the information and expectations, the hardest thing for young players today is meeting those expectations. Because of all the great rookies who've come before and gone on and had success right away, that pressure a lot of times can be a lot for a young player entering the league.
And that one misses.
And everyone knows what an elite defender Kawhi Leonard is. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he can still shape games with his defense.
Now here's Westbrook. Howard finds Davis. Here's James. Leonard defending. James passes to Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 3 assists tonight. And with Leonard, he's just as sharp as ever with his stifling defense.
Oh, his versatility is incredible. I mean, he can guard the toughest forward or guard in each game. And he still has the energy to go out there and get numbers on the offensive end as well.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there. But his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
That's good from George.
You have to feel a bit for Paul George. Had a rough go of things ever since he labeled himself Playoff P. He knows he'll have a spotlight on him because of that moniker.
George hits them both. And with George, he caught flack for that. But he used the noise as motivation, Smitty.
And it pushed him to some of his best basketball yet. Paul George always shows up in the playoffs, but he'll need to win a title to lose the doubters once and for all.
Now here's George. Inside, here's Leonard. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
What strength from the seasoned veteran. Leonard loves going at defenders and scoring on them.
James against Leonard. James can't get it to go. The Clippers really having a tough go here. Jackson outside. And he's going for the oop here. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammate. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
Back to Westbrook. Monk passes to Westbrook, and Westbrook draws the double down low. And Davis gets it to go on the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 6 assists in the game. The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Leonard up top. Check by James. And too long on the shot.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
Howard finds Westbrook. Outside Monk. And he lobs it up top. And finished off by Davis.
Assisted.
You won't find a much better alley-oop partner. AD flying to the rim.
Leonard outside to the inside. Zubac's shot is off.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Here's James. And that one off the back of the rim and in. James has got 16 points.
Effective in that mid-range area. LeBron can just rise above you and knock it down.
Here's Jackson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Hey, if you give him room, he's going to score the ball.
The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Howard. Now Davis. He's guarded by Zubac. And Davis gets it to go. Davis has got 9 points here in the second half.
You see the weight that AD's added to his frame over the years. Now invites contact.
The Clippers call timeout.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And it boils down to the question. Toughness. One team showing it, the other allowing itself to be bullied.
checked in for the Clippers. Jordan's checked in for the Lakers. Rondo comes in for Russell Westbrook. And so here are the Clippers. Here's George. Here's Zubac. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. Zubac has got 7.
Back in the day, someone would have blocked him out, but times have changed.
Now, here is James. He's closely guarded. And it's Monk missing. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Up top, Jackson. Checked by Rondo. George passes to Zubac. And here's James. He's got 16. Pass to Davis. To the middle. Here's Rondo. Second chance shot. Davis with the bucket. Getting it done inside. He's got 13.
The team relies on Davis for this, keeping the play alive and finishing at the rim.
Now George takes the 3, and the Clippers hit again from deep.
And this team's struggles are not his fault. He's putting in work at the offensive end.
Now James. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
Here's George, and the Clippers again with a bucket.
It's one of those nights where George's number has been called time after time.
James outside. It's Monk on the wing. Pass to Rondo. Jackson against Monk. Here's James with the putback. Great positioning on the putback. Jordan's got 6.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Here's George. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now. Here's James. He's got 18. Now here's Rondo. Pass to Jordan. Shot from 12. They get it back. Second chance effort. And that one good. James has got 20 points.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's been 8 years since LeBron won his 4th MVP trophy. A player who's regarded as the best of his generation. Hard to argue he shouldn't have more.
Both teams making some changes here. Kennard finds George. George draws the double. Back to Kennard. 5 on the clock. Pass to Bledsoe. From deep three-point range. Great D that time from Rondo.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
The lob. Very well done.
Oh, what a pass. Those two read each other really well.
Looks like a play they've definitely run in practice. Now here's George. 23 points in the game. And again, no good by the Clippers.
the rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Here's Bledsoe. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. Got a hand on it.
What? Nice defense by Rondo there, rising up to block that one.
None with it. Takes it inside, and it's blocked by Ibaka. George outside. From the low block. Rebounded by Rondo. The Lakers shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Here's Anthony. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. Anthony's got 7 points.
You really have to question the defensive effort on that possession.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Now here's Bledsoe. Here's Ibaka. Ooh, rejected by Jordan.
Impeccable timing on the rejection. Jordan takes pride in his defensive capabilities.
Anthony outside. Second shot opportunity, and Jordan lays it up and in. 10 points for him, and a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Lakers.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Their second chance points have been a story all night as well. That's just pure hustle.
It's good.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Anthony left side, pass to Bazemore. And here's Nunn. To the paint. Here's Anthony. And Anthony slams it in.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Now here's Bledsoe. Check by Rondo. Kicks it to George. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Power move from PG-13. He's added a lot of muscle to his frame over the years, putting it to good use right there.
That's good from George. Some changes now for the Lakers. Ariza's checked in for Bazemore, and it's Westbrook in for Rondo. It's both from the stripe.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
Well, the Lakers shooting 59% in this one, a good average. Here's Nunn into the lane, and he makes it on the layup. Nunn's got 6 points.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Bledsoe outside. Here's Ibaka. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off. Ibaka's gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. Here's Anthony. The offensive rebound. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up, an opportunity to 3-point play. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in.
Jordan at the foul line for 1.
One shot.
Free throw's good. Jordan.
And it's intriguing. Early on, critics questioned DeAndre's commitment to the game, but boy, has he answered them back.
Now here's Leonard. 14 points for him. From the line, Count the basket. 16 points for him.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Kennard against Westbrook. Anthony outside. Misses off the left iron.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Kennard can't get it to go.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
Back to Nunn. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers in total control, up by 29 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At small forward, Kawhi and Batum. Eric Bledsoe is out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Ibaka in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Hey, here's Nunn for 3. Here's Ariza. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Inside. Here's Horton Tucker. Pass to Nunn. Out of bounds. It'll be the Clippers' ball. And we've got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with authority.
Here's Leonard. Now here's Bledsoe. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
The Lakers have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Pass to Ariza. Here's Horton Tucker. And he lobs it up to the rim. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kendrick Nunn. That's foul number 2 for him. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Pass to Ellington. Here's Howard. 6 to shoot. Here's Nunn. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Kendrick Nunn came into the league as a scorer. He's trying to improve as a playmaker, doing a nice job of balancing both acts.
You know, Smitty, with Nunn, he's looking to improve how he gets his teammates in a rhythm.
You're right. Ideally, that's what you want from a lead guard. He can lead a second unit or start games and can still get his own shot whenever he wants.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both. And Smitty, a lot goes into team success, but ownership, or the governors if you prefer, as important as anything. They say the best write big checks and then get out of the way. You think it's that simple?
It's not, BA. You can write a big check, and sometimes we've seen it doesn't work. I think it comes down to continuity, culture, passion, and everybody from ownership down to the players. If they're on the same page, usually you have success.
The Lakers making a switch here. Monk's checked in. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And the shot goes.
Tale of two halves. After a slow start, he's turning his offense around.
The Lakers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. And it's Howard finishing it off.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
Pass to man. Winslow with the ball. The shot. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got 8 rebounds in the game. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Ariza. Goes back up. They get it back. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Dwight Howard.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Here's Ariza. Cashes in the corner 3.
And guys, this is why coaches value playing with pace.
It's a winning approach when you execute. That's the key. They're playing fast, but also under control.
Down low. Here's Zubac. Basket counts. Zubac has got 4 points this quarter.
His first half performance, somewhat forgettable, but now he's pouring it on.
Pass to Howard. And Grant, throughout your career, you mostly played in the smaller markets. Do you think the league is doing enough to help them compete?
I think so. I mean, look, Milwaukee just won a championship. An incredible season they had last year. I think they're doing the right thing between revenue sharing, the salary cap, the luxury tax. And remember, the Players Union will always favor freedom of movement for its players.
Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Ellington. Outside Monk. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Here's Howard. No good. A bit long that time. The Clippers shooting only 42% to the inside. Monk grabs the miss. The Lakers have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Here's Horton Tucker. Winslow defending. Back to Ellington. The 3 is up. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First personal foul.
Good defensive intensity, but you have to stay in control always.
Wayne Ellington, 3 shots.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And some have said the pandemic increased the league's interest in a potential expansion. Grant, is that something you'd like to see?
You know, I wouldn't mind that at all. I mean, it just speaks to the league continuing to be popular and continuing to grow throughout the world. So we all know there'd be a hefty expansion fee, but there's some great markets out there that love the game of basketball and would really embrace a team. You know, one city that comes to mind, Seattle. So maybe it'll happen. I'm hoping it does.
And he nails the 3rd. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. Check by Davis. Pass to man. Six on the shot clock. Rebound by the Lakers. Davis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Horton Tucker. Good on the bucket. Horton Tucker's got his first points in this one.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Pass to man. Outside Winslow. Back to man. Tries again, and he sinks the layup.
Salvage the possession. He's a terrific offensive rebounder.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 12 shots to go here in this fourth quarter. Davis down low. He's guarded by Zubac. Pass to Ariza from outside the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Left side, Winslow. Another shot. And he lays it in. Winslow's got his first points of the night.
A fantastic rebounder. I like how Winslow uses his athleticism to grab boards.
Pass to Ariza. And the top pick in this year's draft, Cade Cunningham. Grant, I heard some insiders compare you to him. You like those comparisons?
Well, he's 6'8" with skill, sees the floor, I think approaches the game the right way. Maybe not the leaper I was, but tremendously talented, and I'm so eager to see how he develops. He's got a bright future in front of him.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Batum's checked in for the Clippers. Johnson comes in for man, and the Lakers also making a switch. Jordan's checked in for Anthony Davis.
At the line for one.
The free throw drops from Zubac. The Lakers have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Now Rondo. Pass to Jordan. Back to Rondo. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Zubac.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Here's Winslow. Second chance shot. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Lakers the other way. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. Here's Horton Tucker. Outside, Rondo. Pass to Ellington. Outside, Rondo. Goes back up. It's rebounded by Zubac.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Takes a 13-footer. The shot by Johnson, no good. And the Lakers shooting 41% here in the fourth. Here's Ellington, covered by Johnson. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Put it up anywhere. DeAndre Jordan can go get it.
Pass to Winslow. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Rondo. Here's Zubac. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul, DeAndre Jordan. That's his third.
And over the last few years, Smitty, a rising number of stars have forced trades. Is that a trend you like to see?
You know, I don't like to see it. Sometimes you understand it in certain situations. I will say it can hurt smaller market teams, but we said this is a players' league for a while, and now we're really seeing it.
And the Lakers making a change here. Nunn's checked in. The free throw drops from Zubac.
If they want to come away with a victory, they just need to keep knocking down those free throws.
Here's Horton Tucker. Winslow defending. Blocked! And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Zubac.
Out of bounds. Possession, Los Angeles.
Right side, none. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Preston. That's his first personal foul. 3rd team foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Kendrick Nunn. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Smitty, players are more connected today with social media than ever before. You think it helps squash problems, or does it foster rivalries?
Well, I mean, we've seen it on both sides. Some of these guys, obviously rivalries, and a lot of chatters talk between social media, and a lot of these guys are friends. It's just the way you use it. I think it can be an advantage or a disadvantage at times.
The Clippers shooting just 37% since the 4th quarter got started. Pass to Johnson. Here's Batum. Back to Winslow. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
With Winslow, physical play doesn't necessarily take him out of his rhythm.
Outside, none.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here's Jordan. Pass to Horton Tucker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ariza. Oh, from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
That's his first personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Talen Horton Tucker. At the line for 3.
Three shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3. Well, your 7 seconds or less Suns really paved the way for the pace and space style that we see throughout the league today, Grant.
You know, BA, it really did. But, you know, it's interesting. I think there were those back then that thought it was kind of gimmicky. But, boy, has it changed. And I feel like we could have had more success if we had just gone all in on that approach.
And he's good on the second. And he makes all 3. 1:44 left in the 4th quarter. Pass to Zubac. Now here's Johnson. Here's Batum. Banked it in off the glass.
High percentage look. This is what your offense is designed to do.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Lakers.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, BA. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
If you give him any sort of space, he's gonna attack.
Pass to Horton Tucker. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter. And that one's good.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Now here's Winslow. Shot clock at 6. Horton Tucker grabs the miss. Pass to Ariza. Now Jordan. An easy 2 on the layup.
Excellent effort on the road. They've literally sucked the energy out of this arena.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought their aggressive approach was the difference.
Zubac. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Eyes up, scanning the floor. Winslow plays with great poise and unselfishness.
So we see the Lakers taking the W here. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
LeBron, you've accomplished so much in this league. How have you been able to sustain it for so long?
It's only a select few. It's not many who make it to this point, and I would never take the game for granted. That's why I try to give everything I can till I can't give no more. And I've been around some great players, great coaches, great organizations, and for me to have this opportunity right here means a lot, and I'm very humble.
Well, you're a sponge for knowledge, and you have a great work ethic, and it's been fun to watch. Thanks, LeBron.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking everyone for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.